has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow. Go red.
And in motion, out of the slot.
Hut.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Ready, set.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Shotgun now for Love. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. Hits the 20. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Khalif Raymond to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Value 3, value.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to be tackled after a pickup of about 5 here. 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Goff working from the pistol. Completed over the middle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Packers going with a dime set to get this 3rd down stop. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's on target to Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, Goff. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Cut. Whoa. Ready. Cut.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Complete to Raymond. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
We go tonight. Black 20. Go, close, go. 2 for 1. Turbo set.
Now gone. Complete left side. It's just long. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
DC. We go tonight.
Off to the air now. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our 1st quarter. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Throwing again, it's Goff. Catch made left side by Laporta. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Packers loading up the secondary on 3rd. 6 DBs out there.
180. Super. Hey, let's go. Go, Brown.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Packers get the football on the 1st turnover of the contest. A timely interception for them there, Brock. That drive sure looked like it was headed for at least 3 and maybe more.
And that quarterback wants that throwback so much so. You could feel it right when he let it go.
Man.
That was a route they've been working on, and a lot of offensive effort goes by the wayside as the defense finally gets itself off the field.
Ready.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
To the air with Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And this one doesn't go far.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go. 45. 1.
Love out of the shotgun. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go. Plus, yellow, 22. Hut.
Third and long for him here. Throw left side to Watson. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He has it at the 13. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is second and 4.
We go tonight. 180.
Gibbs now from the gun. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Third and just 2 to go.
180.
Here he is on third and short. He has the first over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First down from the 41.
Value 3. We go. 180.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
At the 44-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Cut. 120. Cut.
The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're going to face third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throw here, third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
76, tell him. 76, right. Turbo,
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Goff. Screen here for Gibbs. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Black 20! What's up?
Looking to throw. Goff. Throw is caught. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
It's nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and goal, Detroit.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
What's up?
Again, Goff. Escapes the pocket. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Packers' 3-yard line.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
180! 2 for 60! Hey, shell! Turbo,
Goff back to throw. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
180! Value 3!
From the gun, Goff. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Lions get some late points and the lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go! Blue 30.
Shotgun now for Love. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
15 yards
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, the crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. But that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down with that play, that check down, taking some big yards.
Love now on 1st and 10. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
That's one of those plays, Kate, where every position on the offense gets a gold star. They all did their job, enough protection to allow the quarterback time to find his receiver, who went all the way from the right side of the field to the left side of the field to do some damage.
Here we go. Here we go. Red 38. Ready.
Love with it on 1st down. Right back to Watson. This is Combs. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 33, yellow.
From the red zone now. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. On the return, here comes Reed. Things going well so far. That'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Cut. 5. 180. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's that?
Now gone. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Now the Lions calling the timeouts. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Whirling. Cut. 180. Turbo time.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Isaac Tisla there. So now they have 3rd and short. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Goff looking to throw. It's 3rd and 1. He's on target to Williams. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Here's Goff. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. This will be from 52 yards. Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. And this stays tied here in the 2nd.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Thrown on 1st down. Love. Throw left side to Watson. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it'll give the Packers the 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Set, hut. Yellow, 26, mega. Hey, red. Hut.
1st down throw. Here's Love. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. 52 blue. Hut.
Back to the air. Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Target that time, Jaden Reed. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Red, 30. Hut, hut.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Pass brought in by Watson. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead just before halftime. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown.
There are a couple different... ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Lions 14. Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Raymond on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Like 20. Shell. Value 3. Hold on. Twos. DC. What's up?
Looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
20.
One final shot before the half. Completed over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Ready. 45. White. Set. Hut.
To the air with Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
Yeah, tight ends, these guys, the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
52 blue. Set. Go.
Here's Love. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Like 20.
Out of the shotgun. Gone. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
It's a gain
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight end? They got that ball out in a hurry.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Right 20. Obama.
Goff on 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A gain of 15 there. And that is good for Detroit first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Here goes tonight. Right 20.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
What's up?
Again, Goff. Short pass brought in. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
There we go. Colonel set.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions tie this